So are you one of those that anytime you finish making your dress, you notice that your sleeve is bigger than your armhole, the armhole of the dress that, which you are going to fix it on, or you notice that the armhole is bigger, that one is the worst part? Do you understand? Are you one of those people, or you're one of those people that anytime you finish making a trouser and when you test it or when your customer tests it, you notice that you're having this fan shape, the back side is drawing the front side from the crotch area? Do you understand? Or you finish making a dress, you notice that the sleeve part around this particular side is so much folding and is rumpled. If you are one of these people, make sure that you watch the video to the end. This video is actually for you. Okay guys, so let me teach you something quickly about sleeve whenever you are cutting your sleeve for a dress. So many people used to experience when they are done cutting their sleeve, when they are fixing it, they will now see that the material is bigger or the sleeve is bigger, whichever way. Please, you must know this. Now look at it. When you are done cutting your sleeve, I always want you to try to measure it. Do you understand? Try to measure your sleeve, the armhole like this. Are you seeing? So if you can see, what I have here is 12.5. Now before you put scissors on your sleeve, look at what you should do. Now try to measure this particular one. Are you seeing it? Now look at it. It's supposed to be exactly 12.5. In a situation whereby you did not get the 12.5, now let me show you guys. Now mark out the 12.5 like this. Are you seeing it? You can go ahead to connect it like this. With this method, you can always make a sleeve that is exactly to the armhole. Now this is one of the methods to get it. So if you want to know other methods on how to get this thing, make sure you follow or subscribe to our channel. Thanks and may God bless you. I love you guys. So let me teach us something, guys. Most of us do roll their sleeve like this. Now look at it. Now this is not the right way to roll your sleeve, especially when you are not putting any lining on your sleeve. Do you understand? So if you are going to be folding your sleeve like this, it is not good for you to roll it like this. Now how do you do it? Look at it. Whatever you have here, yes, at your hemming line, all you have to do, look at it. What we have here is, let's say, approximately 9 inches. Now what I have here, now look at it, 9 inches. Now look at something I want to show you. Are you seeing it is straight here? Now go ahead to make sure you mark out ½ inch like this. Are you seeing it? Now make sure you connect it down to here. This is really how to cut any sleeve that you are going to be hemming this way. Are you seeing it? Now I will cut it out, then I will show you guys how it looks like. Okay guys, now look at it guys. In a situation, let's say we have cut it like this. When you want to hem your sleeve, this is what you get. When you hem it, are you seeing it? It's not going to be reaching at the end, but with this particular thing, when you hem it, are you seeing it? It will reach completely 100%. So this is how you actually get it whenever you want to cut a sleeve you want to hem. Okay guys, in this short clip I'm going to be teaching us how to cut a back yoke. So in order for you to cut a back yoke, this is the back panel of the senator shirt I'm making. You can also use it for any type of dress that you want to do the back yoke. So all you have to do is to take your material, place it this way. Do you understand? Make sure whatever you have is enough for the back part to be placed on. Now place it this way. Next thing you need to do is you have to find the midpoint of this. Now let me show you. You can also use the front part to find the midpoint. Are you seeing it? Okay, so this is the front part of the senator top. Now look at it. Now it means that the midpoint is actually this point. Are you seeing it? So all you have to do is to extend extra 1 inch to it. Now look at it. Extend extra 1 inch. So at this moment we now have the point that we are going to be stopping our cutting. So what we're supposed to do is from here now trace out the neck exactly. Are you seeing it? Then trace out the shoulder. So when you get to this point, all you have to do is, now look at it, use your rule and they connect. When you get to this point, just use your rule and they connect, and you have gotten the yoke, the back yoke. This is the back yoke. So at the end of the day, we have gotten the back yoke, as you can see. Are you seeing it? Okay. So guys, if you are making this type of dress and you're making it with this particular method, look at it together method, whereby you are cutting both the front and the back together. Now I want to show you guys something. And you're making like senator tops or shirt tops, you know, whether male and female, in such a way that the back is always coming to the front. You guys know this. What people mostly do is that they place it like this, such that the edge of this back panel, it will be touching the front panel. Now the best way I think we should do it is, now look at it. From here, this is the front panel. Make sure you mark out 1 inch. Make sure you mark out 1 inch. Make sure you mark out 1 inch. This is the line. Are you seeing it? Now fold it so that this front panel will be touching the back panel at that 1 inch. Yes, this enables you. Now look at the essence of this. Why we are doing this is so that when we join our shoulder, let's say you join your shoulder from here ½ inch, from here ½ inch. When you place this one flat and place, you see that it's going to be 1 inch at this particular point. So that is it. Thanks and may God bless you. Okay guys, I want you to follow me as I draft and cut this senator neck. Now look at this. The standard neck for an average adult is actually 2.5 inches. That, I mean, the standard neck width, which is when you expand it, is actually 5 inches. Are you seeing it? There is also a formula you can use to get this, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm using 2.5. The same thing goes to the depth. What I'm using here is 4 inches. There is also a formula you can use. This is actually dependent on the person's neck. Are you seeing it? So after I'm done, next thing I'm going to do is to get the neck curve. So in order to get the neck curve, from here diagonally I'm using 1, then I connect it. From here diagonally I'm using half, then I connect it. At the end of the day, I'm going to be cutting it. So I want you to see how I cut it, guys. Now while cutting it, I want you to make sure you lift this front panel this way. Now guys, look at it. Lift it. Make sure you lift the front panel, then you cut it with the back panel. Are you seeing it? Follow the line. Then one most important something I really want you guys to do is you have to open it. Open the back panel like this. Are you seeing it? Now look at this line. Are you seeing it? This is where the folding is. Next thing you need to do, from here, please make sure you mark out 1 inch. Are you seeing it from this line? Then make sure you connect this one down to this particular point. Then at the end of the day, we now get the neck of the senator. Are you seeing it? Now look at it, guys. Look at it, guys. Are you seeing it? So this is how to get it. Okay guys, I really want to ask you guys a question. Whenever I'm cutting a pant trouser, like whenever I'm cutting a trouser, there's something I usually notice when I'm cutting the back panel. As you can see, this is my front panel. So whenever I'm cutting the back panel, I usually notice that at this particular place, I notice that my back panel used to, like, see, are you seeing the position? It's mostly from here to here when you measure out 1 inches. Now how do I usually get this? Now in most cases, if I don't do that, let me show you guys something. Whenever I try to cross check my trouser in a situation that when I sew it, whether it's going to correspond, I usually notice that in most cases this one actually used to be longer if both of them are equal. So I've now come to realize that whenever I step down with 1 inch, at the end of the day, both of them used to rhyme. I don't know whether this happens on your own. If it happens, make sure you comment in the comment section or tell me how you do yours so that they will match. Thanks and may God bless you. Okay guys, so this is going to be a very quick one. I'm going to be teaching us how to cut the front yoke of a shirt or a senator top. Now in order to do that, make sure you get your fabric, make sure you place it, make sure the space is enough for you to place the front panel. Are you seeing it? So next thing you really need to do now is to get the point that your yoke is going to stop. So it depends on the design which you're working on. For this particular one, I'm going to be stopping by at 6 inches, then you add extra 1 or 2 inches to it. That, look at it, making it 7 inches. So next thing you need to do is to use your scissors and cut out the shape of the neck. Are you seeing it? Now when you are done, make sure you cut out the shoulder, then use the same opportunity to cut out this particular one. Are you seeing it? This is the 7 inches. So next thing you need to do is to shape it out. Now in order for you to shape it out, look at it, you can shape it out this way. Are you seeing it? Any shape you want, or you can either go straight. For the sake of this particular tutorial, I'm actually going straight. Now I want you to know that the 1 inch which we use for this after the 6 inches is just for the hemming allowance. Thanks and may God bless you. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Okay guys, so welcome back to my channel. So watch me as I cut the side of this senator top. Now in order to cut the side of a senator top, first of all you have to put in your measurement. Are you seeing it? I'm using a free measurement. That is, when I measure the person, I had to add extra allowance for the ease. Yes, this is the type of measurement I'm using. After you have finished marking out the measurement, then put your side seam. Are you seeing it? I use 1.5. So look at it. I now have to mark it straight. Now I now have to stop at 15 inches. This is where my side slit or side vent of the senator dress stops. Are you seeing it? So I'm going to be cutting this thing out, but before I cut it out, I want you to see that there is a little bit of fitting around here. Are you seeing it? So this fitting, how did I achieve it? Now in a situation from here to here is 15 inches, divided by 2 is what? 7.5. Then from here, make sure you step in with quarter or half inch depending. That is how I marked it like this. So I'm going to be cutting out this particular shape here. Okay guys, so let me teach us something. Please make sure you subscribe to this particular channel. Now whenever you are done cutting a sleeve, as you can see, we have our two sides of our sleeve. Okay, this is the wrong part, then the other inside is the right part. Now first thing we must do is to first of all notch the center. Are you seeing it? Okay, when you notch the center, remember you still have the two parts of your sleeve. All you have to do is to open it from the center this way. Are you seeing it? Now look at it here. Then when you are done opening it, next thing you need to do is, remember we have a what we call the armhole effect that we usually put on sleeve in order to make sure that it fits very well without any folding. Now look at this. If you look at the normal dress here, you can see we have a armhole. You can see we have the armhole that, are you seeing it? Okay, so in order to effect it on the sleeve, look at it. Are you seeing it? This is ½ here. Now look at it, from here to here is actually ½. So from this center part, connect it this way. All you have to do is follow from this center part. Look at it here. Trim it out. Are you seeing it? Here it becomes the front part of your sleeve. Here it becomes the back part of your sleeve. Do you understand? So you have to use your chalk and mark it out like this.
Welcome to the Perfect Dress Cutting Guide, a masterclass from Ceefashion Academy in dressmaking with detailed instructions and expert advice. Embark on this journey to create your own piece. Unearth the enigmatic secrets of flawless dress cutting techniques. Imbue charm with your personal touch and unique creations, captivating undivided attention. Get bonus content from renowned fashion designers inside this guide. Your craft to rival professional designs. Access the Perfect Dress Cutting Guide anytime, anywhere. Discover a world of fashion at your fingertips. Just a click away, your dreams await. Get an early bird discount on the Perfect Dress Cutting Guide. Embrace creativity, elegance, step into a world of creativity and elegance. Unleash your sewing prowess, harness your creativity, ignite your imagination, design, stitch and craft. Make something extraordinary. WhatsApp us now for yours, +2 347 030 445 028. God bless you all.